Well, hello, stars. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Soul Food and Tarot with the Divine Mermaid Oracle. We have Judith Jameson of the Alvin Ailey Dance School as one of our stars today. She was on an episode of The Cosby Show at the height of its zenith. Okay, if you've never heard of Judith Jameson, she is a world renowned dancer. You can look her up. I certainly hope everyone's doing well today. 2 days after Valentine's Day. Right, I have a different deck. Let's pull 3 more. No. Let's pull some heroes for Black History Month. Da-da-da. 3 more. We have the Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, that came out. And then I'll actually turn this like so. And then in this deck, Dr. Mae Jameson, the astronaut, came out. We featured her in the other deck before. And Gladys Mae West. I'm not familiar with Miss West, and I will have to look her up, and you can do the same. So we have an Emperor, Haile Selassie. We have it says here. Okay, she was okay. She too was in. She also was in the movie Hidden Figures. Yeah, her character was played by Octavia Butler, and he comes out a lot like Chadwick Boseman, like no joke, like he comes to me in the spirit world. On the bottom is Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman, and then the first the first president of Ghana after independence, after they whooped the British's ass, Kwame Nkrumah. Beautiful. And Angela Davis. Hey y'all. I have had the most interesting downloads. Beautiful downloads. There are still those that check my channel to see if they're death spells. Listen, look. These type of gals. If they're death, no, honey. Look, that's them and that's me. Like, ooh, y'all see this? They're trying to take my star. No, baby. No. But I have one download that I wanted to share, and a story. I was pulling from the Wild Offering Oracle deck, and I pulled out 3 cards after my I read for myself. Okay, so self-love, right? Self-love, your body. I love it. And confidence. And I have weird things pop up on my phone, but it was a 3-minute something of this new surgeon show, and this lady in her mid-20s decided she wanted to augment her breasts, and she did her research. Congratulations, you should always do that, particularly if somebody's going to cut into your body. She did her research. She found a board-certified surgeon. She made sure that, that they had really good success rate. And, she did breast augmentation surgery. But 6 months in, she started noticing seeping and whatever else. Now, Spirit told me the surgeon that she went to, and she paid a pretty penny. If you were going to have surgery of any kind, particularly cosmetic, okay, if you're getting rhinoplasty or augmenting your breasts or lipo, this isn't the time to go cheap, okay? If you need to pay a little extra, do it. So the surgeon, I don't know what their policy was, but he said, no, I did everything I needed to do. He did. We need to understand as humans that he did a perfect job. Actually, he went above and beyond for her. But our bodies reject foreign materials, and our bodies also reject people. I'll get to that as well. You might be attracted to someone, but your body knows that person is not good for you, and your body will just make it very hard for you two to get along. But she spent a lot of money. I think she even took him to court and she lost. And then she found another doctor, and that one really, it looked like it looked like I sewed her up. Not to say I can't sew, but I don't know how to perform surgeries. And her body looks mangled now. Uh, I believe Spirit wanted her to just take the implants out and learn to accept her body. Had she? Oh yeah. So the first board certified doctor there, he says, okay, well, if you're not happy with it, no cost. You come in. You're such a lovely lady. I will take it out. She wanted a whole new pair of breasts, whatever the implants, top of the line, and not have to pay for it. And he says, no, I'm willing to schedule surgery and take my time and remove them for you, and even do a reconstruction for whatever. But I will not put in new product for free. So she lost a really good doctor, and yeah. So all she needed to do was to remove, and so now. Oh, and then she kept going to shoddy doctors because she had less and less money and a lot less confidence in herself. So now she's in front of doctors that cost a lot more than the first one. That cost a lot more than the first one, and all she needed was confidence and self love. You have to accept the size of your breasts, your buttocks, how tall you are, whatever your skin tone is. That's what you're born with, and you should love it. They have push-up bras made into shirts, bathing suits, and whatever if you need a little bit of a boost. If some women don't really want larger breasts, they've had children and they breastfed um, their children, and they wouldn't mind a little boost. They wouldn't mind a little boost. But yeah, and what is she, barely 32 now? And she's been battling this whole thing for a decade, and all she really needed was this. And that's one story, and then another one. There's this one lady. Unfortunately, I actually know her, and she married someone. I don't know if they met in college. I don't know. So she married someone, and he's a doctor, and she grew up in one of those nursery rhyme, on top of the hill, Jack, if you know what I'm saying. That organization where if you're darker than Beyonce, they think that you're a dirty slave, and you should have a horrible life, and nobody should love you and like you, and you certainly can't sit with them and be part of their snooty, colorist, um, coon organization. And she married this man, and she wanted him to work to death just so she can brag at brunch to her friends how well they were doing. Well, she came from a little bit more money than he did. Um, yeah, he had to take out exorbitant loans to complete his medical school. Okay, most people when they graduate medical school have upwards of what 300K in loans, which is absolutely asinine. But anyway, like I said, I actually know these people. I don't, whatever. And women like her that aren't confident when they're around any woman who's confident in her body and loves herself, they automatically feel threatened, which tells you that you are in need of therapy and you need to get your life together. And, women like her, when I walk into the room, with my light, they feel threatened. That's crazy. And by the way, a man who doesn't get much sleep, who is probably $500,000 in debt, married to you with children, is completely unappealing. Okay, that is not appealing to me in any way, shape, or form. And I absolutely um, am not interested in getting in between anybody's. What would make her think that I would be interested in that man? That's crazy. She is so far gone mentally. She's okay. See, this is not about him. So let's not. I don't want to say anything untoward. I guess he's okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah. She's not that hot either with that big foot. She has that big iguana forehead. She looks like a Klingon. And she's hungry and she's angry because she thinks that she needs to be a certain size to be beautiful. All right, girl. Okay. Yeah, that's one. That's one story, and then there's another. There's another woman that I know, and yeah, she also felt threatened by me. In hindsight, they told me like today because I hadn't thought about these people for like 12 years. Um, and and at one point she thought that she was afraid that her husband would be interested in me. I'm like, why would you be married to somebody that you think isn't into you all the way? That's weird to me. That's weird to me personally. But nah, I know. I never got. They had a solid marriage compared to the other people to me, but he's tired. Like a man who doesn't. He looks tired. He's stressed out. Do you think somebody wants that? Uh-uh. See, I realize now in hindsight, because I don't really pay attention that deeply to people. These women are insecure, you know? And I don't know how their marriage is going now, but I think people stay married for children, and that's a cop out. That's a cop out. You know, being raised by two people that don't love and respect each other, that is not good. I know people are like, are you promoting divorce? I am promoting healthy family dynamics. Healthy family dynamic. That's what I'm promoting. Anyway, that's with the two downloads. You know, love your body, love yourself, accept the size of your breasts or your buttocks. You know, what are you gonna do when you have an extra large buttocks and you get older and your body changes and you can't carry it? You can't carry it now. Looking crazy. All right, which goddesses do we have with us today? Ooh, take it easy, take it easy. All right, somebody went through an ascension. You see, she's carrying that lantern. She knows where she's going. She has her back turned to everyone because she can think for herself. And congratulations to you. And yes, and she knows that she can manifest anything she wants. Okay, she might be headed to the dispensary. Looks like she's heading to the dispensary. You know, yeah, she's an earth angel connected to Gaia. Well, shoon, it says forgiveness, but she knows she the shit. Okay. You can't tell me nothing. She says, "No, but can't tell me nothing." Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, when she walks in the room, she shuts everything down. But she doesn't really shut everything down. She's just herself. I don't know. I'm like, I will make room for you at the table. I'm not intimidated by anybody. For what? Yeah. Well, I like your earrings. Thank you. I remember I saw this was for Black History Month years ago, and this lady had she has a seamstress that was bad, and she was wearing this outfit, and I looked over at her, and I was like, yes, in my mind, but I was able to get closer to her. It was a really large convention center I was at some conference, and I said to her, "You are wearing for real that." I said, You are wearing that dress. Go ahead with your bad self." She thought I was gonna say something like nasty to her, because she kind of made a face when I approached her, and she said, "Thank you." I'm like, damn. I'm like, "And you got a fat butt?" I'm like, damn. She was the cutest. She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life, from head to toe. And she was a big VP at some company. Yeah. But how are you a VP and you're a little bit, you know, nah. Anyway, yeah, we went through that rebirth. You know, that's a spiritual remix. Yes, you have to know your inner beauty. You know your inner beauty. Uh-huh. Inner beauty. She's creating with the universe, which is you, really. Because once you realize that everything, all the answers you need are inside you, you create. Yes, you gotta tap into your magico. Yeah, tap into that magic, baby. There's no such thing as luck. You manifest. You manifest when you love yourself and you understand yourself and you put it together. Ching 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 goes the money ching 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 ching. Okay, whomever, if parts of this, some parts might resonate with you, but this person is somebody watching this is indigenous as well. Ixchel. This is the Mexican goddess. I believe she's a yes. Part of self love is always boundaries. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all a story. So people are still trying to attack me, attempt to attack me. They can't, right? Well, it's true because I love myself and I'm too balanced, right? You know, that's it for these cards. I'm not using any more of these cards. And I heard these two women speaking, and okay, so one of the protections that I did in the spiritual world is you can't even approach me if you don't have self-love. And they're like, "Oh, we can't go through the bars." And they're these beautiful neon bars. And they're like, "Yeah, you have to and I actually have a thing there. You have to love yourself to get through the bars. And do you know that's the only reason these mofos can't go through? And it's not ego, it's not blah blah. It's you have to love yourself in order to go through. And they don't love themselves and they can't get in. But I heard them. Yes, I heard them. My grandma's here, as per usual. You know, they can't get in because they don't love themselves. Isn't that sad? Yes. But yeah, they're like, "Oh, I didn't post for a couple days." I didn't post for a couple days because God gave me so many. I had downloads that about one of my past lives and why a particular group of people that look different from me were coming after me from something from the past life, and they're mad, but they're gonna have to stay mad, and about another person and their life story, because God was giving me this about this man, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense, and I just left it alone. I'm not, no one's stressing me out, and I left it alone. And then this past Valentine full moon, Spirit gave me all the answers, and I'll be gosh darned. I will be gosh darned. I'm like, okay then. Wow. Self-love goes a long way, okay? Actually, it's the only way. Let's pull some crystal wisdom cards for y'all today. Let's see which crystals Spirit wants to recommend that you use as